Happy Saturday. Today we're not going to have any of those issues. So thanks everyone for tuning in yesterday. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry about the issue. So yesterday, basically just the camera shuts off with the program. Canon released a new program yesterday. So that was going to be clever and use a camera. And it shuts off after 30 minutes. I don't know why. It just does. And I can hear myself. So let's not do that. So I found another program that works. We're just going to do it on the phone today, but next week will be better, and then we can do like another roast. Just something a little bit funny. Oh, and by the way, here's Sarah. It's not Littlefoot. Littlefoot's deep in shed, but Sarah's here. So the roast yesterday was fun. Thanks everyone for submitting their pictures in. I think we'll do another one. The video did get flagged yesterday, though. The video got flagged. I think someone got a little bit butthurt about it, and yeah, so it is what it is. It's lagging. Is it lagging for everybody or just you? Yeah. Where's the TikTok? Eventually, one day. Yeah, if it's lagging for everybody, let me know and we'll do something to fix it. But yeah, anyway, this is Sarah. She's going to hang out for the duration of the show here. Yeah, okay, good. And Sab has the worst internet in the world, so it must be good. But yeah, I think we'll do the roast again. So if you want to submit your pictures, submit them to Wickens, wickedreptiles@gmail.com, and we will do another roast next week. And also, like, just give me some feedback too. Like, how did it go? Did you think it was too much, or like was it right of whoever it was to flag me, and then therefore the video is demonetized? Like, I don't know. It seemed a little bit silly to me, but it is what it is. So, no roast today. But I want some ideas. Like, throw them in the comment section too. Like, for these live streams, because they're gonna get kind of boring, right? If I'm just me talking to you like this, I think that maybe like, what about if we did like a live feeding or something? Like, what if next Friday I went and I thought out some mice or whatever, rats at 3, and then by 5 when we do the stream, I can just go ahead and roast your pets. That's a great idea. I can feed the animals, and I'll go in the reptile room, and I'll show you. It'll be kind of shaky and weird, right? Because I don't have, like, or maybe I can get, excuse me, Michelle to film it for me. I don't know. But maybe that would be cool. What do you guys think about that if we did, like, a live feeding? But that'll definitely be demonetized, but whatever. I think it'd be kind of cool to show you, like, feeding the animals and, how the animals are set up, and kind of, like, not like a staged video where I can edit it. It's just kind of unedited, and that's it. Let's plug a couple things, and then I think we're just going to start chatting because, it's Saturday, and there's nothing on. Like, there's no fights tonight, and unless you're watching a movie, like, what is there going to do? Yeah, we'll do a live feeding, I think, then. Yeah, so a couple things. Name contest. I'm going to take the names that were in yesterday's stream, but obviously that stream got cut short. So in today's stream, in the comment section, not like the live chat, down below, let me know what you think the names of those spotted pythons should be. And the names of the pythons, I will pick my 4 or 5 favorites, and I'll throw it into a, like a, what do you call it, a poll on the YouTube channel. And then, oh, someone already sent me a roast submission. Thank you. And I'll throw it, excuse me, into a poll, and then whatever one wins, I think we will give away a prize. And I think we'll do it at 20,000 subs. So I'm really hoping we get to 20,000 subscribers by May 15th. That's my birthday. That'd be pretty cool to get to 20,000 by then. And if we can, then we'll do a big giveaway. Whoever wins the name contest and the poll, we will give that person who submitted that name a shirt or several, I don't know, a couple shirts. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah. So in the comment section, not this live stream here, messy, but down below, put it down there so I can look at it after, because I can't go through this afterwards, so throw it down there. And then also the charity thing too. So you'll notice in the description below there are some links, some affiliate links for Amazon, which means if you click those links, if you buy anything on Amazon, it doesn't matter what it is, I will get a small commission, which is awesome for me because money's awesome. But 2, I think I'm going to give 10% of whatever I make through the Amazon affiliates link to a charity, but I haven't decided who yet. And I don't want to do, I think what I'm going to do is maybe one full-time charity, something that is without borders. So what I mean by that is US ARC sounds awesome. I think US ARC does great things, but I'm Canadian, and a lot of fans are from different countries other than the U.S. And the U.S., the keepers in the U.S. are the only people that benefit from U.S. ARC. So I think that instead of doing just that, maybe we'll do U.S. ARC for like a quarter. So I'll give 5% of the money to one charity always, and then I'll rotate. So then, like January through March, this charity gets the other 5%. I don't know. We're losing people watching. This is obviously boring. But if you think this is a good idea, let me know. And I just need a charity name. Like, I want to do some research on them. Throw that in the comment section below as well. Not chat below. Whew. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the posters in the back, that's Serpent Exotic. That's Chuck Royal's company, breeds Burmese, or dwarf Burms, and dwarf retics, and boas, and milk snakes, and a whole bunch of stuff. So, anyway, Chuck, thanks for he gave me those for free and gave me a shirt, actually. So, thanks, Chuck. I appreciate that. Okay, and then I want to talk about one more thing, too, before we start getting to the chat. What do you think about this video topic? Because there's been a few where I think they're going to be bangers. Like, I do them, I put time and effort into them, and then I release them, and then nobody watches them. Like the top 5 biggest reptiles. I thought that was going to be good, and no one cared. No one cared. Apparently it wasn't that good of an idea. But what about this one? Unknown reptiles. So, like, talking about reptiles that you might not even know exist. Like, top 5 reptiles that you don't know exist. So we can talk about, like, Angolan pythons or Bismarck ring pythons, or like, what are those? Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like Mata turtles. A lot of people don't know those things are a thing, right? They look like a dragon, look like a dinosaur more than a turtle. So what do you think about that? Is that a good idea? Yes, please to unknown. All right, that sounds good to me. Can you hear the turtle splashing in the background? You can actually see Buggy there. That's pretty cool. Good idea, 100 out of 10. That's 10 times as much encouragement as I needed. All right, cool. And actually, this wasn't even my idea. It was somebody in the comments section. I forget who it was, but whoever it was, fantastic idea. Maybe the best idea I've ever seen in the comment section. Yeah, diamondback water snakes are wicked. Excuse me. All right, unknown reptiles. One last piece of thing here. One last piece of thing. Dakota Burke. DBCB Exotics, he is going to do the chicken nugget dance. You know, the one where the guy with the shower cap and the shorts, and he's really skinny, and he talks about how he loves chicken nuggets, the one that came out like 5 years ago and Vine was the thing. That, Dakota has, and I made a bet a month ago or 2 months ago, that if by May 8th he gets to 2,000 subs, he will do that dance with barbecue sauce on his titties, and he'll post it. So, if you want to see the dreadlocked warrior, the guy, you know, Rasta and Meatballs, we're going to call him, right? Because he, a white guy with dreadlocks. Man, you had a man bun. Like, that wasn't bad enough. But anyway, so he's going to do that. If you want to go over to DBCB Exotics, hit subscribe. Let's go and make this dude dance with barbecue sauce on his titties. And I think that's it. So let's just open it up for some questions. I do this thing every week where I try to hold in blowing my nose for as long as possible because I've got really bad allergies. This won't be a thing in the summer. And then you guys make fun of me because I sound like a tugboat when I blow my nose. Chugga chugga. Choo choo. Oh, well, I'll give you time to go subscribe to DBCB Exotics, so that's fine. All right, so, yeah, nose blow number 1. Yeah, let's count them out. All right. A series that fans get to choose, like we can pick a top 5. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe what I should do is on the website, if you guys don't know, wickenswickedreptiles.com is a website it's my website. And, yeah, maybe I'll do like a form there where you can like send. Actually, you can because there's a submission form in the contact section of wickenswickedreptiles.com. You can write whatever you want, and it just gets sent to me. So that's how actually the new shirts that went up yesterday. Man, guy releases merch, doesn't plug his own merch. How dumb! Not wearing it either because I'm stupid. But the new merch was released yesterday. Very cool design, which I could have showed you yesterday because I had like the whole thing set up, but not today. It is like the gecko and the hognose. So, yeah. Thank you for posting that. Anyway, so new merch. But someone submitted that design to me off the website, and that's how I got in contact with the artist and how I bought the design. So, anyway, yeah, you did see it yesterday if you were here yesterday. So, or it's on the website. So if you want to go, yeah, there's the merch right there, the Teespring store. Michelle is killing it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So if you want to buy that merch, that'd be awesome, really cool. I put the prices pretty low on that one. We need some merch with your face on it, working on it. We need some merch with your face on it, Sab. Beautiful face, that guy. Oh yeah, but if you want to submit an idea for a video, like a video series, like a top 5 or whatever, you can always put them in the comments, or just email me. Go to wickenswickedreptiles.com, go to the contact section, which is like right there at the top, like right there, and email me. What do you want? What do you want me to do? Yeah, so my internet is garbage. That sucks. Mine too, but not that bad, I guess. I need some merch with your face on it. We already did that. Legging problems. Anyone? Is there actually legging problems? Like, cause I have it up here. That was the first. There's I don't know. I have it up here. It doesn't look like it's lagging. CritterCon. Did I miss anything? What's CritterCon? No, not really. We were just talking about charities and stuff. And if you want to submit video ideas and name the snakes, and if I pick your name for a snake, then for one of the spotted pythons, then I'll give you like a shirt or leggings or something. Someone said that I should do a video with the leggings on, which is actually funny, and I don't know, maybe Dakota's gonna dance with barbecue sauce on his titties, so maybe. Where can I go for bioactive setup? Well, yeah, that's something you usually have to make. I actually think that the Bio Dude sells kits, and Josh's Frog sells kits too, I'm pretty sure, if you're in the US. Bio Dude, I don't know, it seems like really good reviews, and he works with a lot of really reputable people, so you can always buy stuff there. Top 5 boring reptiles. I thought about that, but I don't know how I'm going to make that any more different than Go Herping's video, because Go Herping did a video like basically like that, and I don't know, you guys know I love that channel. I don't want to like rip off his ideas. What if you choose 3 people for the python names? Yeah, I guess I probably would, right? I don't know, maybe I'll name one of them myself. We'll see. Just throw your names down there. At least someone or maybe several people will get most voracious reptiles, like eaters. Video over substrate. So here's the thing too, and with the video ideas, a lot of people send me a lot of great video ideas. It's just I can't use every one of them, and some of them are really specific. And the only issue with really specific video ideas is that this channel is small, and in order to grow this channel, I have to have big, broad video ideas that a lot of people are interested in. Because if I did a video about, someone asked me like, oh, well, which UVB bulb is best? I could do a video including that, but if I did a video just about that, or just about, you know, this substrate versus this substrate, I think that it would, like, 12 hours of shooting and editing, I don't think that the payoff would be there yet. But once the audience grows, then I can do videos about, hey, watch me eat 7 pickles and tell you why I like pickles more than pythons, and people would watch it, right? So, hey, Jersey Herper, thanks, man, I appreciate you showing up. Yeah, so I don't know, big broad topics, or at least something that's like super unique that isn't on the internet anywhere else, right? Because there's a million, you know, Dakota actually did one about loose substrates, and it was actually really fantastic. It was a really good video. So yeah, I just think that I want to do stuff that either no one's ever done before, because the entire idea of the channel is I made it so that I could make videos that I wish someone else has made, right? And then it just kind of evolved into these top 5s, which I don't know, people like apparently. So yeah. Do you use heat mats for your PVC, or is it only heat ears mounted to the top? I think you mean is like heat emitters, like the radiant heat panels. It's only the radiant heat panels I don't use anything under. I used to. I just felt like it wasn't. You don't need it, and it's just extra. It's an extra thermostat. It's extra energy. You don't need it. So as long as you have something for them to bask on the bottom, you're a-okay. Port City Pet live stream. Oh, that's the one with Emily, right? Yeah, someone else was talking about that too. Hey, thanks for jumping on. I appreciate that. So the reason I did it at 7 today is because my boys at the Herp Hour, their podcast is at 5, and I didn't want to compete with them. Like they had Scales 13 on today, I think. I watched part of that, and I know Emily, like, it's going to be really hard to compete with her, right? So the Gathering tournament. No, I'm not doing a Magic the Gathering tournament. Sorry, man. I'd have to grow my neck beard out like a lot in order to fit in. I like turtles. I like turtles also. That's funny. The top 5 highest maintenance reptiles. That is actually on my list. Top 5 diurnal reptiles I've already done. Your top 5 favorite comedians. My top 5 favorite comedians, I'll just say them right here. Number 1, Sab Powers. That's 1. Number 2, Sebastian the Powerful is number 2. And number 3 through 5 is Sebastian Prentice. Those are my favorite comedians ever. Sab Powers. I love your Leo. Hey, it's not Littlefoot. It's Sarah, actually. Sarah Littlefoot is shedding. So this is Sarah. Sarah doesn't come up for the videos as much, just because, I don't know, she's not, I don't know, Littlefoot's usually actually, Sarah's been pretty cool, but Littlefoot is shedding right now. She was like white. I went in there earlier today and I was like, oh man, like what? I've never seen it. She was just shedding. She's all good. Yeah, George Cullen's the best of all time. Of all time, period. What happens when I show up late? You didn't. You're good, man. We just started chatting. Let's have a conversation. Sebastian Maniscalco is also hilarious. I do think that the beef between Sebastian and Andrew Dice Clay is absolutely hilarious. And although Sebastian's had bigger success because this is a new era, and I think that Andrew Dice Clay for sure is on the Mount Rushmore, and Sebastian will never be. But Sebastian's awesome. Don't get me wrong. His bit about he's got a tattoo. It's of my dad, and it's never finished. I love that bit. It's hilarious. Kevin Hart. Nah, I like Kevin Hart because he's my size, which is good. Which one of your reptiles is your favorite? Probably Irwin. Yeah, probably Irwin. Or Littlefoot, because Littlefoot and Sarah were the first reptiles ever produced. Thoughts on Eminem? I don't think I've stopped listening to either of the last two albums that he put out. Music to Be Murdered By was unreal, fantastic. And then the album Kamikaze before that. I love Eminem, he's great. What are the other three on the Mount Rushmore? So, Dice, Carlin, has to be Pryor. Even though Pryor I wouldn't say is one of my favorite, what he did for comedy is on another level. And then I know he's recent and right now, but Bill Burr. I think that Bill Burr's legacy will live on like a George Carlin. What morph is Chick? Yeah, I love Irwin too. Yeah, we all love Irwin. Irwin's pretty awesome. Have you ever watched Clint's Reptiles? Dude always brings something interesting to the table. Yeah, I have watched Clint's Reptiles, for sure. Mr. Rickles. That's a sick name, actually. I like that. That's good. Western hognose snake to be a good beginner snake. Yes, and in fact, on many of the top 5 lists about beginner reptiles, I've talked about why hognose are good beginner reptiles. But, yeah. Why cheap pets aren't always good pets. That's a fantastic topic. Man, the amount of times when I was a kid that I walked in and I would see like chameleons for cheap, like $60 chameleons, or iguanas for $30. Remember, one time I saw a red iguana for $30 at a pet store when I was a kid. Unbelievable, because iguanas are not good pets. Savannah monitors, same thing, not good pets most of the time. I have never owned a Kenyan sand boa. No. Is the red hognose something lion bred? Because yours is super red. So, no. Well, kind of. So there's orange and then red albinos, and then there's pink pastels as well. Maybe I'll do a video about that. I'm not really a genetics guy. And if you comment that you want me to do a video about genetics, I normally don't, just because I'm not qualified. I'm not a biologist. I'm not like an Emily or a Clint, and I'm not a Brian Barchuk who's been doing it for 30 years. So I just don't, because I feel like I'm not qualified to do videos about genetics. I think that's just a little bit over my head. And also, if you make one mistake, then you could be responsible for someone breeding something. It's just I'm not qualified. That's why I don't do those. So if you want one that's that red, the eggs will be hatching. That's the other thing. So baby snakes are coming. Hopefully they're due to hatch on my birthday on May 15th, but probably maybe before that. And Ekins is actually due to drop another clutch right now. She did her pre-lay shed. She had her pre-lay shed last Saturday, so a week ago. So anytime this week, she should drop another clutch. I've got a box in there with her, a lay box. So I'm really hoping for the best. I think it'd be awesome to have more little baby hognose. Although right now, I think there's 18 eggs in the incubator. 2 of them went bad, so there's 16. But if we got another 10, I don't know, that'd be pretty cool. Max Snow is my favorite also. That's what this gecko is here. I don't think you ship internationally. I do. So here's how it works. If you want to buy any reptile from me or anyone else in Canada, the way that it works is the animal has to be imported. So you pick an importer of your choice. Just Google it. You'll find a million. Like here in Canada, we use Reptiles Express. And the way it works is that importer, let's call them Importing Reptile Company, will have an office in a border town. So like say Niagara Falls. I will ship to them, and then they do the inspection at the border, Fish and Wildlife, Fish and Game, whatever it's called in the States, and then they ship to you. So you just have to find an importer that'll do it, and I ship to them, and they ship to you. It's really easy, but I can't do that for you. You have to do that. So I can ship to you if you are in the States. It's just you have to find an import company. It'll probably cost you $60 or $100 maybe, but the interesting thing, though, is if you get reptiles from here, not a lot of people in the States do that. And same, if I buy reptiles from the States, it's beneficial because that line and those genetics are not in your country likely. Like, the brand new set of genetics in your country, you're the only people that have those genetics. So it is worth it, in my opinion, to do. I don't know how to do it to the UK or Africa or wherever you are. So, yeah. Would you ever get an iguana? No. What's your trick to getting picky? So, hognose snakes. Fish oil, rub it on toads, tuna juice, rub it on egg yolk, stuff like that. Just put it in a small container with them overnight. Yeah, that's what I do for picky hognose snakes. Does he look like a billionaire? Who? Weak videos on house quarantine. What? You should name the next turtle. Yeah. Okay. So these turtles, I was gonna name them Squirtle and Wartortle actually, but I just kept their names because they've had them for 20 years. But yeah, I was gonna name them Squirtle and Wartortle because eventually I'd like to have like a big giant tortoise and name it Blastoise. That'd be cool. But that's for another day. Yeah, I do want to tag you. I do want to tag you. Would you ever want to tag you is the question. The answer is yes, I do. I just need area. I need room. So once we get a bigger house, can we come over and have a barbecue? Yeah, come on over. No problem. 100%. We'll stand 6 feet away from each other. It'll be a good time. It's raining right now and dark, but it's fine. It'll be fine. And also cold. It's cold, raining, and dark because I live in Canada. It's awesome. I want a tortoise so bad, but I tag you more and they're illegal. Where do you live? That's interesting. Sarah is, so yesterday was her birthday actually, so she's 4. Yeah, Sarah and Littlefoot are 4. They hatched 4 years ago yesterday. Facebook reminded me of that. When you move into the U.S., man, whenever one of you guys wants to sponsor me, how about that? Man, I would love to live in the U.S. Just somewhere warm, where I don't have to deal with snow, where like, I don't know, I can do comedy for a living, and there's enough cities to listen to my jokes. What time is it there? It is 7:22. Man, not real good attendance. I think we'll end this one again when we get to below 50 people watching. Okay, good. I was like, who's Sarah? Yeah, so Sarah and Littlefoot, I use them interchangeably through the videos, but mostly Littlefoot, just because Littlefoot like comes to the glass because he thinks she's getting fed every time. Yeah, Texas. So if I had to live anywhere, it'd be Southern California, obviously, right? Being a comedian, that's like the mecca. But also, I think that Texas would be awesome. Arizona would be awesome. New Mexico, South Florida. Man, I don't know. I like warm weather. I do like warm weather. Yeah, it's like what, midnight, or like close to midnight 30 in the UK right now. If you don't want to deal with Texas, find some snow. Good point. Dry. Yeah, you know what though? I think dry areas are cool because the thing is, so in southern Ontario here, we live in Niagara, and there's the second biggest escarpment in the world, second biggest natural escarpment in the world, right where I live. So, and we've got Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. And because of that, we don't get tornadoes because the humidity is so high, but because the lakes and the escarpment, the humidity is so high. It is so unbelievably humid here. When people, I knew guys that came here from the Congo, and they said it was hotter than when they were at home in the Congo, which is Africa, by the way. So yeah, it's real hot here in the summer. So it's real cold here right now. Early morning. What's up? Yeah, South Africa. Tristan, what's up? What is a reptile you admire but would never get? Probably crocodilians. Crocodilians for sure. They're all really cool. Crocodilians are awesome, but they. I mean, I don't have any interest in owning one. Or large monitor species, probably. Favorite hognose snake morph, albino condas. See, here's the issue with having stuff on you and you're not paying attention. There you go. My noise is blanking out in spots. Okay, I've been building an enclosure for a tegu and start hearing about the bill to ban white. Yeah, I know. Well, that's in Florida, so you must be in Florida then? Escape gecko. Colorado is a perfect place. No, it's not. It snows. I think Colorado's cool, actually. It's a cool state. And I like sports, too. So wherever, if I had the choice, like in this fantasy land that I live in, to move somewhere in the States, yeah, I think that, I don't know, probably somewhere where there's sports that I could watch, which would be fantastic. I don't know, my boy Touchdown Tommy Touchdown, went to Tampa. Maybe I'll move to Tampa. Don't go to Houston. I've experienced Houston is super wet with lots of flooding, while Austin is more charm and dry. Cool. Yeah, Houston's cool though. Houston's a really good comedy scene though. That's where Ralphie May come out of there, and Bill Hicks came out of there. I don't know. Houston seems like a cool city to me. I'm not moving to the UK. Not a chance. I don't want it to rain 700 days a year. Should I get a Tegu? I'm a pretty experienced keeper and have done a ton of research. Yeah, go for it. If you can take care of Tegu, then go for it. I think Tegus are awesome. Yeah, Carolinas are awesome, and Georgia is cool too. Plus, I just finished watching The Outsider, and that was in Georgia, and that seems like a pretty cool place. And Georgia seems like one of those places where it's southern, but not like crazy, like weird southern. And yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to say. Isn't Houston that lady who died? I don't know what you're trying to say here. Oh, Whitney Houston. Yeah. Dang, the Canadian knows his U.S. geography. Man, I do know my U.S. geography, but the thing is, I'm a sports nut, so like, I know geography through sports. Like, if you know because I'm a New England fan, right? I'm a Boston sports fan, so because my dad's from Nova Scotia, and so I just grew up like that way. So, but yeah, I know how the time zones and stuff like that just because of sports, because I like sports. This is boring. Atlanta's got the largest airport. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Atlanta seems like a cool place too. Atlanta seems like the culture there would be really awesome, I think. Not that like what'd be funny too though is if you go to Atlanta and then you can talk to all the Falcons fans who watched their team blow a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. That's pretty fun. Super Bowl 51. That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever watched. Other than the Boston Bruins in the last 4 minutes in 2013 Game 7 beating the Toronto Maple Leafs after they had a 3-goal lead. That's another one of my favorite sports moments of all time. Yeah, yesterday's live stream do you recommend? Whew. Yeah, have you ever heard of ringneck snakes? Yes, ringneck snakes are around, like they're everywhere. The geography, like where those are around is plentiful, but they're small. They don't do well in captivity. Like they're really small. Like they eat worms and stuff. So I've actually featured them in a video before, but I don't think ringneck snakes are a good captive. But yeah, they're cool to see out in the wild. I think we have them around here. I had to put away groceries. That's cool. I like groceries. I just ate pesto. Michelle made a wicked pesto. It was awesome. Can you come over and cuddle? Hey, Rick. What's up, dude? It's funny. Yeah, that's awesome. You should have seen we roasted you after the stream messed up yesterday. Who do we roast? Oh, so Rick sent me a picture. I didn't get to roasting him yesterday because the camera died, but that was the best one. I had a wicked roast for Rick. So maybe we'll do one next week. We'll do another roast next week, even though yesterday it got kind of like, anyway, yesterday was kind of a shit show, to be honest. It just, the stream cut early, and then also someone flagged it because apparently I was being too mean to people on the roast. I don't think I was being too mean. I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, that guy looked like that was the picture on the news after he got lost in a kayak and was never seen again. And it turns out the guy actually got lost in a kayak when he was a kid. So apparently I'm starting my new career as a psychic. I thought, oh yeah, you're roasting me. Yeah, I know. You guys are hilarious. Yeah. I thought you were being chill with it. Yeah, I thought so too. I didn't think that I was. Yeah, I'm going to roast Sab for sure. Yeah, basil pesto. It was awesome. Thanks. Thoughts on corn snakes. Man, you guys know I don't have good luck with corn snakes. I think corn snakes are awesome. For most people, corn snakes are great pets. But I just have not had good luck with corn snakes whatsoever. So, yeah, not for me. I like corn snakes, but just, I don't know. Maybe I'll get another one day, but the one that I had for most of the videos, Maisie, I traded her for something that I actually haven't featured on the channel yet. There's a new snake that I have that I just straight up traded for Maisie, and yeah, we're going to do a video about that snake soon. If you guys want to guess what it is, I won't tell you, but you can guess. What substrate do you recommend for ball pythons? For ball pythons, I always recommend like a coconut core. Repti chip works good. Just anything that is kind of loose and holds moisture really well, like it holds humidity. That's what I recommend. I did a whole video about setting up a PVC. I think it's episode 52. I did it last summer or last spring. Watch that. I talk about it more there. Imagine spicy pesto. Ooh, I like spicy stuff. Hope no one flags the stream. Yeah, seriously, right? Man, people got butt hurt big time. Yeah, basil pesto. Nothing to mild in the pesto. Cocoa block mixed with cypress mulch for my ball. Yeah, I agree. Corn snakes are great. What about gray rat snakes? They're awesome too. I think most rat snakes are fantastic snakes. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't had good success. That's interesting too. Corn snakes are rat snakes, by the way, if you don't get the comparison. Oh my god, this video is about reptiles, and I'm having food. Yeah. It made me cry. You were so mean to us. Yeah, I know, right? I was so very mean to you guys. Um, can you train gargoyle geckos to be as chill and handleable as a leopard gecko? I don't know. I don't really have a lot of experience with gargoyle geckos, although I've heard that they can be just as tame as crested geckos. I just don't have any experience with them. I think gargoyle geckos are awesome. That might be something I add one day. Black pin-headed pythons? Black-headed pythons are cool, but like if I sold my house, I'd still need to sell something else to afford them. They're so freaking expensive. Yeah, the roasts were kind of mild. Like, so here's the deal. Like, I was supposed to be part of this roast at the comedy club in my hometown here for this guy. Like, it was for like, this guy who was part of a fraternity. It was like a charity raising thing. And I was ready to go hard for these people for this roast. But obviously with this thing that's going on, we couldn't do it. So I just been like wanting to rip someone apart for a long time. So that's why I included like Jeffrey Stroop and David Green and stuff. I had to be pretty mild. I wouldn't have been that mild like in real life. But this is a family-friendly channel, and I don't really want flags for monetization on my channel. Oh, it's just my dog upstairs. What substrate do you recommend for leopard geckos? A mix, some sort of loose mix, like not straight up sand, but sand mixed with like a coconut husk or in soil, just something that's like dry and doesn't clump together. That's my opinion for that. I think we might be putting you back soon, Sarah. Gargoyles are easier to be honest than cresties. I don't know, maybe. Would you like a real roast for you one day? Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Maybe next year I could set one up. I think that'd be cool. We could do like a live stream. Obviously, I'm going to get better at streaming and stuff. So if I could set like a Wickens Wicked Roast next year at a comedy club and have a bunch of my comedian friends and like put it on the internet, I think that'd be pretty cool. Sad Powers, what do you think about that, man? That'd be pretty cool, right? Wickens Wicked Roast. Maybe we'll do it next year on my 30th birthday, which is a Saturday. That'd be pretty cool, right? We could broadcast it. And then, maybe not on this channel so it doesn't get flagged, but rat corns. Oh, like the hybrid? Those are cool. Yeah, ZZ Top did a lot of drugs. I don't really know the substrate for outdoor tegu cage. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Bruins, baby. That's right. Go Bruins. That's right. That is right. If you had to pick one reptile only, what would it be? Probably a ball python. I don't know. I know it's basic, but they're big. Not big, but like they're substantial. They're fun. I don't feel like I'm going to break it when I hold it. Maybe that or leopard geckos. And you see the leopard gecko walking up the chair. I'm going to put her in a bin in a second here, but hognose snakes are also pretty awesome. So, say goodbye to Sarah. We're going to continue the stream, but Sarah, you're going to go into a bin because I'm done trying to chase her. So, I like how we put her away and then the viewership drops immediately. Sarah's hunting. Yeah, she's hunting. Yeah, you can see the turtle in the background too. That's pretty awesome. You're almost my dad's age. How old is your dad? Did he have you when he was 12? Man, I've never felt old in my entire life until that comment right there. That comment right there. Whips out Anaconda. No, I'd definitely get flagged for that. Okay, stupid. Hey, is your Mexican... So my Mexican black king snake has decided to go on hunger strike. Any thoughts on... That's weird, man. The king snakes don't normally go on hunger strike. That is very strange. I don't know what to tell you. I did a video to get your snake to eat again, so maybe check that out. But yeah, I don't know. I don't check. Check the temps for sure. Temps, humidity. Make sure that it has enough hides. Feel secure. Just like the basic stuff. And then if it's still not eating, I did a whole video about how to get it to eat. But normally for king snakes, especially, it's a husbandry thing. Something probably that you don't even notice. Like maybe your thermostat is malfunctioning. It could be something just as simple as that. The quality. What is the quality for y'all? For me, it is 720. Yeah, which makes sense because I'm doing it off my iPhone. So she just shed. Yeah, 720. So I think that's the thing too. Is like that's why I wanted to be able to like do a better stream. So I want it to be in 1080, like 720. What year is this? You know, 2008 is over. Yeah, perfect. Everyone's at 720. Don't talk too much. I'm gonna change it. How I know? Just got a young Dumels boa. Yeah. So yeah, there will be more Dumels boas coming up because I love that snake. Man, what a voracious eater. So she's really cool. She kind of buries herself in the substrate, and where her head, you can just kind of see like the top of her head, and it blends in really well because of the patterning. I'll tell you what happened to the camera in a second. But I'll open the bin, and if I have a rat, I'll just kind of like stick it in and try to look for her, and just pop. Like she is probably the fastest, even faster than Franny. Just so fast. I love that snake. Fantastic. So the camera yesterday, the Canon released this new software so that you could use your DSLR mirrorless camera to do streams, or actually it's for like meetings. But I guess for whatever reason they cut it off after 30 minutes. So I have to download a new program, which costs money, so that I can turn off that 30 minutes. So that's the only thing that happened yesterday. Just it shut off at 30 minutes because Canon says so. I don't know. I don't know why you do that. It's so stupid to me, but it is what it is. Cohabitation, I did a whole video about it. For certain animals, I think it works perfect, and there's no issue with it whatsoever. For other animals, don't cohabitate king snakes or, you know, Woma python, like stuff that eats snakes. Don't cohab. I spot 2 new ball pythons. Haven't fed them yet. Hopefully they will eat. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, it's like Zoom. Is that how Zoom works? I don't know. I've only done no, because I did a Zoom meeting with Dylan from Animals at Home podcast, and we did that. That podcast took like an hour and a half. If you haven't checked it out yet, it was like a really good podcast. I love that channel. That's one of the channels that I watched before I started my own channel, Animals at Home. Yeah, it's like a free trial, but there's no, you can't buy anything. Like it's actually a separate program I have to buy in order to. It's called SparkoCam, so I have to buy that, and the Canon. It's a beta thing. Whatever, it sucks. What channel? Animals at Home. He's another Canadian. He's from Winnipeg, I think. Free Zoom can last up to 50 minutes. So maybe he has paid or something. I was watching Animals at Home before this. Yeah, Dylan's awesome, man. He's like very clear, concise. He did a really cool video about how to make your own reptile fogger. That guy's awesome. Or our school was being lying. Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe he had a paid subscription or something. Do you know if it would be fine to use them without live isopods? Yeah, that's fine. You can use isopods without live plants. That's no problem. Yeah, Zoom doesn't have a time cap. Maybe your school is lying. I think it's really cool how you can see just Buggy in the corner there. Is that Buggy? Yeah, it's Buggy. Man, I love having these turtles. These turtles are awesome. They are a little bit of work, but Michelle does it all, so it is what it is. Thanks, Michelle, and for the pesto also. Canadian money should be more valuable. It's pretty good quality. Well, yeah, our money does smell like maple syrup and look pretty cool, but it is worth absolutely nothing. So, but I don't know if you want to send me some American dollars so I can. Yeah, that's the other thing too. So anything I get for Super Chat money, all the Super Chat money, 10% of it is going to go to whatever charity we decide. So if you want to send me money right now, 10% of it goes to charity, and the other 90% goes to buying better cameras and better lenses and putting it back into the channel, basically. So, because a lot of you guys mentioned that that the quality was really good for that Thursday's video about the tiniest pythons. So thank you for that feedback. All I did was I just changed the lens. I used a 50 mil, but the problem is 50 mil, because I use a crop sensor camera, it turns into like an 85 equivalent. So, hey, Messi, thanks for the maple money. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Yeah, fellow Canadian, Messi hair girl, thank you. So now I have to find another camera because it just has a bigger aperture. Like, anyway, I do have a plan to buy another lens with but it's expensive, and I need some Super Chat money to make it happen, or some revenue, or some merch sales, or whatever. So if you want anything that you guys send to me, literally just goes right back in the channel, make the channel better. And if you can't send money, don't worry. Like, it is what it is. You're here, you're watching. That's all I want from you. I appreciate it. There's a reptile rescue place near me. Beautiful rainbow boa. She has a permanent eye damage. Well, yeah, make sure the humidity is good. Berms. Burmese pythons are awesome. And actually, I talk about berms quite a bit in Monday's video. Oh yeah, if anyone wants to sign up for Patreon, the Monday's video is going to go up tonight after this. I just got to make the thumbnail. But it's already uploading. So I just got to press a button and then it's up. So Monday's video is ready to go. If anyone on Patreon can watch it in about an hour. So anyway, I'm going to talk about berms on Monday's video. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Dragon Scale 22. Yeah, I will keep being awesome and I will donate 10% of that money to charity. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Who's going to sponsor me for Patreon? Are you going to show us baby snakes in this video? I don't have any baby snakes yet. They're due to hatch. Oh, well, I guess I have like those baby pythons. I guess I could. They're right there. But baby snakes are going to hatch next week, hopefully. Hopefully next week or the week after. But, yeah. Legs. Snakes don't have any. Snakes have no legs. Show us. I will. Berms are awesome. Provide for your long... What? Please show the baby pythons. I will. Are your hognose spoken for? No, not yet. I have a bunch of people on the waiting list, but here's what happens with the waiting list. Generally, you take a waiting list, you contact people, and then they can't buy them for whatever reason, or they don't want to send you the proper information, or they can't send you a deposit. So, no, they're not. If you want to be on the waiting list, just... go to the website, wickenswickedreptiles.com, and the contact section, just send me with the subject line, like, waiting list for baby hognose, or something like that, and then I'll put you on the waiting list. I'll email you back at your information, where do you live, if you live in the U.S., what import company are you going to use, that type of thing, and then we'll get you on the list, and then once they hatch, I'll take deposits, and then once they get eating, I can send them out. What... Would you get a legless lizard? Not really. I don't really have any interest in legless lizards. They're a little bit fragile. They're called glass lizards after all. Happy to catch your live stream. Hey, thanks for being here, Jay Flanman. Thank you. Be in contact. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. I got here late. In line at the grocery store. Yeah, yeah, because you got to wait in line at the grocery store. Import companies. Yeah, so I'll just real quickly go over this again. If you live in the U.S., to bring an animal in from Canada, where I live, you have to import it. So there are companies who have offices in border cities like Fort Erie, Niagara Falls, Buffalo. I ship to them. They do the paperwork at the border for Fish and Wildlife or Fish and Game, whatever it's called in the U.S., and then they ship to you. I ship to them. They bring it over the border. They ship to you. It's just one extra step. It's not complicated. It'll cost you like an extra $60, but you get genetics that are not in your country, so it's worth it. Watching... and cooking now. What are you cooking, Cody Cato? Thoughts on maple syrup? Maple syrup's awesome. My lovely girlfriend made me, she made me French toast this morning, and we drank maple syrup like Canadians do. Walmart pickup. Yeah, Walmart. How about Walmart deliver to your house? That's what's up. Tacos. Man, I love tacos. Pour that maple syrup on the show. We don't have any more maple syrup. And maple syrup. And no maple syrup. Do you buy animals with maple syrup? Yes. So we sometimes, often, what we do is we ride. We have beaver farms. All of us have beaver farms. So in our igloos, we have like a separate igloo in Canada for our beavers to live in. And the beavers we just raise up because our polar bears have to eat, right? So we ride our polar bears around wherever, or if you're really rich, you have like a skidoo or whatever, because it snows here all the time. Yeah, and then we trade maple syrup for goods and services. That's how it works. Yeah. I'm going to buy the first leopard gecko from you. Thank you. That's really cool. I appreciate that. They'll be on the website soon. They're literally 2 minutes from the house. Amar, thank you very much. Is there anything you would consider a red flag when talking to a breeder? Yeah, if they're standoffish. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate that. If they're standoffish to you, they won't answer your questions. They won't send an additional picture. They feel, if it's in person and you feel like they're rushing you, like, or they don't want to show you, won't let you handle the animal. These are all red flags. Just take the money and run. Do not give your money to those people. Like, if you get a vibe that these people are untrustworthy, they probably are. Trust your gut. Kevin McCurley or Brian Barchuk? I think Kevin's probably done more for the hobby, for sure. But Kevin's video guy, I can't watch the videos. They're just boring. So I think that if I had to choose an entertainment factor, Brian Barchuk's videos are 3,000 times percent better and more interesting, and I've learned more and been inspired more by Brian. I wish that Kevin, because he knows so much and is such an inspiration, I wish he could show it off better and he would have better video quality. Just the videos are boring. So I think Kevin, in terms of he's better for the hobby, but Brian has inspired more people because the production value is better. That's my answer to that. Axolotls are awesome. I've got 1, 2, 3 tanks, 4 tanks right here. So axolotls are pretty cool. Tattoo sleeve. It's like rainforest inspired. So like I got like a frog and like a snake and flowers and stuff. And a bat. Got a bat and a beetle somewhere. Yeah. Snakes or lizards? Tough decision, man. Prairie king snake. I don't know anything about prairie king snakes. Yeah. Yes, it is a heliconia. That is a heliconia, actually. Yes, it is. What is your reason you think everyone should visit a reptile expo? Reptile expos are a great place to learn. You can talk to people in person, right? People who probably know more than you about, because there's going to be breeders there, right? So, if you don't know anything about king snakes and there's a king snake breeder, then you can talk to that guy in person. And also you can meet people. Like if you're a big fan of snake discovery, you can go to Tinley and talk to Emily, like for real. Or if you're in Canada, you can talk to me. Like I love when people come up to me and talk to me. Cody Cato, thank you very much. College kid. Hey, college kid, thanks very much. Stay in school, be smart, and wash your hands and stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We'll give some of that to charity for sure. Do you have a cold? No, I have allergies really bad. I'm going to blow my nose again for number 2. Tell us the snack names. Yeah, tell us the snack names. You should, in the comment section below, write the snake names, and we're going to give away some stuff. Are you sick? Yeah, sick at making YouTube videos. Probably not, though, for real. Okay, let us see the babies. They're going to come out. We're going to bring the babies out. Nose blow number 2. That's right. Man, it's really hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? I learned a bunch about Kenyan sand boas when I went to Repticon. Yeah. So I think it's cool. Yeah, it's funny. Someone commented the other day, man, I saw you at Repticon. It's like, I've never been to Repticon in my life. But anyway, in the trumpets they go. That's right. Cause you're in there. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Any idea for a BCI morph jaguar males? I don't know what that means. Oh, name ideas. Yeah, name it Optimus Prime. Best name ever for snake, lizard, dog, child. Optimus Prime, best name ever. Advice for when heat mat isn't sticking super well. I mean, I guess you don't need to stick it, right? Yeah, tough to say. I don't know, like, I guess you could buy a new one, or you could use, like, a foil tape that's, like, or, like, electrical tape would work, too. That would work. Optimus Prime. That's right. Yeah, or even, like, I think even duct tape might work, too. Duct tape. My name's suggestions. Okay, I love all these names. Link, Yoshi, Zelda. Yeah, so Yoshi is one of the crested geckos, so that's already spoken for. Yoshi and Charizard. Kinesiology tape? I don't know. Isn't that might be flammable. I don't know. Adam. Use aluminum tape. Yeah, aluminum tape works good too. Name a Python Twinkie. No, it's weird. They're not filled with cream. Ugh, that's a weird thought. It's worse than speaking moistly. Why did I say that? Duct tape could melt if there is enough. Yeah, that's true. But, yeah, I guess. Adam Jr. That'd be a weird name for a snake, in my opinion, but oh my god, gross. Atreus is an amazing name. Man, Buggy wants to be part of the stream. You guys see Buggy right there? Alright. Haven't named any other 2 yet. Do you guys have any questions? Like, can I add what's very rare but tape is very cheap? I don't know what that means. I'll probably use electrical tape. Yeah, electrical tape works great. It's made for stuff that has electricity running through it, so it's safe. Yeah, when I do racks, I use duct tape to keep the tape down, but I use electrical tape on anything that is producing electricity. Is here for Buggy. What will you be selling? How much will you be selling the hog? It depends on the morph and what they look like. What is your middle name? I don't know. Guess. My roommate is just got a baby snapping turtle. Any advice? Yeah. Make sure it's set up properly. Make sure you have UVB light. And make sure the water quality is good. Holy cow. Any need to knows on... I don't know anything about CO2 chambers. Do we get a ball python even though I'm old and will be senior when it hits 20? Yeah, I mean, really, there's only... Yeah, that is Buggy. Really, there's... Like, of all the animals to take care of when you're older, I think that ball pythons are great. They don't really need a lot of, like... They don't need a lot of care. Hognose snakes don't need UVB? Did everyone just go blank? Or just me? Hognose snakes don't need UVB, but they do well with UVB. And in fact, some people say that they might be the only snake that needs it, but there's no study in the world that says that they need UVB. Here, like, the top of my head is like all like, I don't know why you want to see the top of my bald shiny head anyway, but that's too much. Welcome to Wickens Wicked Reptiles live stream where we just adjust the camera the whole time. Anyway. No issues with, no, it was just I don't know, it just went for, I said to restart it. My daughter just asked me to suggest a name for a spotted python noodle. Name of the spot. Me to suggest the name of the spot. Yeah, so suggest a name. Just you. Excuse me. Do you watch Go Herping's videos? Yeah, I love Go Herping. That's my favorite channel. Is it weird that I'm almost 30 and this kid's like 19 or 20 and like that's the guy that I watch? I don't know, is that weird? Peace out, Morgan Hansen. It's too many Ks. Yes, it's a noodle. It was noodle. Oh, no, I'm not naming this thing noodle. That's like, yeah, no. If we rub your head, will we... If you rub my head, a genie pops out of my ear and grants you 3 wishes. I like the name Ekans and Arbok. I have hognose snakes named Ekans and Arbok. So, yeah. It's all good. I'm 17 and I'm getting super into reptiles. That's cool. That's cool. That was like about the time that I got into well, no, I think I was 19 when I got my first reptile. Or 18? I forget. Anzu Ashura. I don't know what those mean. Ashura is someone in my Discord. If you want to be on the Discord, I'm pretty active on there if you just want to chat with me for whatever reason, because it's quarantine and you can't really do anything else. The Discord server, Michelle will probably put up the link, but it's in the description below as well. So just join there. It's actually really fun. I get to talk to a lot of people. People are talking to each other. And this is like the most... Honestly, I couldn't believe it. There's like 150 people in this Discord server now. Everybody is so nice to each other. There's never been any fighting, bickering, name-calling. Man, this Discord server is awesome. Yeah, Messy Hair Girl, you know, you're part of it. Yeah, so... Yeah. No, he doesn't. I don't what? Yeah, Dragon Scale. Yeah, I see you on there. I live there. Yeah, everyone's on there. It's awesome. Yeah, Cody Cato, my man. What's up? It's awesome. It's so hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? What do you guys want to talk about? Invite, inval. I don't know what that means. No, it's not. Is it really? That's not good. He is like level 7 by now. What about Sviper? It's a Pokemon. No, it's not. Pokemon stopped after Mewtwo, okay? These next generation Pokemon are not real things. They don't exist in my world. Pokemon 1 through 150, that's it. Sorry. All the other ones I'm too old for, and I have 0 interest in talking about. Yeah, you did start the Pokemon generation rant. There's no such thing as Pokemon 158, 200. Those aren't real Pokemon, okay? Those things might as well be Digimon, okay? And that's garbage also. What are we going to talk about next? Magic the Gathering? Holy cow. Groom your neckbeard, please. Okay, Boomer. Sorry for being nice. Hope you have a great day. Why are you sorry for being nice? I'm glad that you're nice. Yes, I have thought about doing subscriber setup reviews. I have thought about that. I have. So, Everyone's saying that this Discord thing is invalid. The one that Michelle posted, or the one that's in the description? Here you go. I'll do it right now. Bam. There you go. There's your new link. Hope I'm not too late. No, we're just talking about stuff. Throw a question in there. Let's talk about stuff. We just talked about how apparently I'm really old because I don't think that generations of Pokemon after the first generation even exist. They're comparable to Digimon or Pogs or something ridiculous also. Yeah, that works. There you go. Join Discord. A bunch of you are joining. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We talk all the time, sometimes with Reptiles. And you posted a meme about me in Discord, like recently. Did you tag me in it so I can see it later? I got into the Generation 5 in elementary school. What are you, 8? For the babies, I have to go in 20 minutes. Peace out. I got it. All things joining the Discord. All about joining the Discord. Yeah, hey, everyone's joining right now. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Draw a small vertical line on the top of your forehead. That? Why did I do that? Yeah, anyway, I'm just getting a whole bunch of notifications about the Discord, so we're going to have a good chat about this later. And also, if I didn't say it earlier, if you join Patreon for as little as $1 a month, I'll be posting Monday's video tonight. So if you want to watch Monday's video tonight, it's about big snakes and little snakes, and it's a pretty good one. I like this one. It's pretty good. And I use that lens that you guys liked where I guess you could see all my pores or whatever you guys said. The quality was good. So, yeah. Posting that tonight. If you want to join Patreon, it'll be up in about an hour or something like that. Hey, man. What's up? Jared Langford. I saw Patreon. That would be a miracle. If I draw, I don't know what that means. I just got here. Why are we supposed to join the Discord? Well, if you want to talk. Do you want to chat? Do you want to talk to me at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday morning because I am trying to edit a video and being distracted by the Discord because you guys are fun to talk to? Because if you want to be part of that, then join the Discord. If not, then play second generation Pokemon. Whatever. What is the cuddliest reptile I could get started? Leopard geckos. Just cuddle them gently, maybe. Or maybe ball pythons, but ball pythons, if you touch their head, they freak out. I don't know. Blue-tongued skink are awesome, also, yes. Yeah, blue-tongued skinks are awesome. Just Elias Bass, I think your name is. Thanks for joining Patreon. If I said your name wrong, it just, whoop, just like that. So that's why I didn't see it. Have you ever heard of shiny Pokemon? No, but someone in the Discord was talking about that, and I felt old and I left. So I didn't know. Yeah. Professor Herp, what's up? Professor Herp. So here's the other thing, too. So we talked about Dakota, and he's going to get to do that. He's going to have to do his titty dance, which is awesome. John, Professor Herp, who has a great channel, by the way, and if you like Ackies and tortoises, bearded dragons, tegus, that's the guy. All the footage I use of Ackies and tegus are his. He lets me use his footage. Awesome channel, awesome guy. If he gets to 3,000 subscribers by the end of summer, I think it is, he's going to shave his head, which, judging by his hairline, he should have done 6 months ago. But go subscribe to Professor Herp. Honestly, one of my favorite channels, and I'm not just saying that because he's my buddy. He did a great video about don't you say what I think you're gonna say. already, yeah. Oof, big oof. So yeah, he did a great video, kind of like talking about a Dave Kaufman video, which was very well done. Yeah, I'm done promoting you now. Professor Herp, go subscribe to his channel. I want to go to college in a few years. Which reptile should I get that won't live too long? Which reptile should I get that's going to die quick? A chameleon? But, I mean, don't get a reptile, man. Just don't get a reptile. Wait till you're done college. Come on, Professor. Shave your head. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Mr. Now, you have a shaved head too, don't you? Yeah, shave your head. Just do it, man. You feel good. You feel ready to go. Yeah. George Costanza haircut is, don't do that, man. Shave your head. No one wants to talk anymore. Definitely hitting 3K subs by summer, so I'm fine with that. Well, you should shave your head anyway. No, well, we should get them to 3,000 subs. That'd be pretty cool. Chameleons can live for, some chameleons can live for 18 years, but there's not a panther chameleon in the history of Everdom that's ever lived to 18 years. I'll shave my head and everybody needs a head tattoo. Yeah, head tattoos seem cool, but not for me, man. You should shave your head. How shiny do you want it, dude? I'm gonna blind you. The babies. I don't know what that means. Head tattoos are no, head tattoos are cool, but just I don't want one or a face tattoo or a neck tattoo or hand tattoos. But lots of other ones would be cool. What's the most difficult reptile you've owned? Bearded dragons, man. I know everyone says that bearded dragons are like the reptile to get as a beginner. I disagree. Bearded dragons are very difficult to keep for some people. You know, you got to change GVB all the time, which if you're new is something that might be expensive to do. They poop a lot, stinks. Eat a varied diet. Yeah, honestly, probably bearded dragons. Dragons are, yeah, they are a pain. Adopt an old reptile, give them, yeah, that's good too. What is my first reptile was a bearded dragon. Yeah, I got one and then another one. And then I got another two. Yeah, I had a lot of bearded dragons. But that was over a decade ago and they've all passed. A couple of years ago, they passed. Birdie poop is, yeah, beardy poop is the worst. Professor Herb will tell you. Gotta head out to play some Borderlands. Peace out. Yeah, I mean, all these games, like, I don't know what any of them are. But Borderlands sounds like a cool game, I guess. Is that the one where, like, people die of radiation? I don't know. I like ball pythons because they don't poop often and they're adorable. Most boring reptile you've owned. Most boring reptile? Probably crested geckos. I don't know. They're cool. I like them, but I don't play games either, really. I'm too busy making content for you guys. That's all I do. That's all I do. Or, like, sit on my porch and drink coffees. The radiation game is probably Fallout. Oh, that makes sense. No way Tegu poop is worse. Probably. Iguana poop, I heard, is really bad, but I'll never know because I'll never own an iguana. Ever. Ever. Yeah, well, Michelle's a gamer. Michelle's a big nerd. She read a whole book yesterday, so whatever. You're not a closet. You're just a real everyone. Like, you read a whole book yesterday. Michelle sat there, or laid there on the couch, snuggling the dogs, and read a book all day yesterday. I don't know if I've read a whole book in the last 10 years. Okay, but dog poop. Yeah, dog poop is disgusting. Especially when your dog just lets when your neighbor lets their dog just poop on your lawn and then you mow it over because you didn't catch it. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Read a book. It's smart for you. Smart for you. I can't even speak anymore. Maybe we'll wrap this one up soon. Books are great. Books are great. I don't read books. I make YouTube videos and talk to cameras in my basement like a weirdo. Chicken poo, Cody Cato, what'd you say? How do you like your coffee? Black. Coffee black, scotch neat. Ain't no reason to muddy the waters. Just if you like something, if you like it, just drink it. Matt Pat from Game Theory is I don't know what you're talking about. There's more poop in my backyard than I know what to do with. Oh, sulcatas. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got like that cool farm with sulcatas and goats and stuff. Do the goats ever jump on the sulcatas? Like my men. Hedgehog poo smells like chicken poo. When I was a kid, actually my first pet ever was a hedgehog. When I was like a really little kid. 1997, probably. Yeah, exactly. When people let your dogs poo in your yard, don't pick it up. You should be able to go out there, pick up the poo, and then throw it at them like a monkey. Watch Game Theory. I don't know. You guys are talking about nerd stuff. Yeah, goats are cool, man. I want a goat a lot. Well, like a year ago, Michelle brought up goats and told me, like, you can have baby goats, and then ever since I've been obsessed with baby goats. So maybe one day when we get a larger property and I can have, like, stuff outside, goats will be a stuff that I have outside. I didn't want to know if a goat pooped on your sulcata. I just want to know if a goat ever, like, jumped on your sulcata. Thumbs up on the last one. I don't know. On the last video. Get fainting goat. Every Arabic bra wants a goat. Oh, come on, man. That stays. What made you want to start breeding? I don't know. I've always wanted to reproduce animals. And, like, I wanted to breed dogs, but I realized after... Anyway, I realized after that that's a lot of work. Yeah, Anyway, the lights just went out. That's what I saw that notification pop up and the lights. Yeah, there you go. Solomon, I don't know what that means. Get small goats. Yeah, I want to get small goats. Nigerian dwarf goats. Yeah, and they're not even that expensive. I just need a bigger yard. I love elephants also. Maybe we'll get pet elephants. Cat stood on the keyboard. Scared for snakes getting egg bound. Do you get, yeah, snakes getting egg bound does worry me, but there are things you can do to either prevent it, A, and B, fix it. And we're going to go nose blow number 3, and then I think that next time I need to blow my nose, I'm just going to quit. When did I start sounding like an old man? When I blow my nose. Man, it's so hot down here. I feel like I'm sitting in a puddle. My goats have killed 30 trees so far. How did they do that? Are they lumberjack goats? Don't be a quitter. Sneeze, number 3. There's no sneeze. There's just one sneeze. Pickle juice. Is pickle juice good for allergies? Is that a thing? I don't know. I guess Buggy and Mappy are going to go to sleep now. Do you like... No. Scented Kleenex? No. Like mint? No. Balanced... I don't know what you're saying. Pickle Juice is an awesome reptile name. Pickle Juice is an awesome reptile name. Add that to your nose trumpet. Rub some pickle on it. Ugh. Man, everything you say sounds so dirty. Ballin' is my snack. Do you have to protect your trees if you have goats because they will do something called debarking and they will kill all your trees? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I want the trees in my backyard to die, so maybe I should get goats. What's been your fave and least fave video you've made? Okay, so ooh, that's a tough one. That's a good question. No one's ever asked me that before. Least favorite comedian, Amy Schumer. By far. Tell me another joke about your vagina. We get it. You have a vagina and you sleep with everybody. We get it. Stupid. And joke thief also. Joke thieves, gross. They should have their hands chopped off for stealing jokes. My favorite video that I ever made was probably, I don't know, the illegal reptiles one. I thought turned out really good. I think that one about the pythons from Thursday turned out really good. The least favorite one I ever made, probably one like outdoor enclosures. The first one I did, I don't know, I just didn't go, like, it just turned out bad. Yeah. Ken Jeong should have stayed as a doctor. I think he's funny in movies, but his last special was just talking about the movies that he was in. It sucked. It was awful. Yeah. What video took you the longest to put together? Probably the All My Pets video that I did last year. It was a 25-minute video. But all these videos take so long, man. They take... Like the one today, I started editing it yesterday, and then I finished it today. It probably took me 8 hours just to edit. Never mind shooting the video and the B-roll, and then I got a bunch of B-roll from this one viewer that took forever too. Yeah, if I hit 1 million subscribers, I'll get 10 retexts. How about that? If you stop spamming the chat, I'll see your thing eventually. If he gets $1 million, yeah, that's right. Favorite Go Herping video? Oh, okay, yeah, the one where he pushes the animals off the table is disgusting. I hate that video. Yeah. What did Buddy do that he got put on timeout? Yeah. I love his unboxing videos too. I think that Go Herping, he's got this awesome sense of humor where he doesn't care, and it's a genuine I don't care. It isn't like one of those, oh, I don't care, and then he doesn't. He uploads when he wants. I don't know. I love that channel. I like his vlogs. I think they're funny. He does a really good job on them. But my favorite one, I don't know. That's a good question. But I've watched most of his videos like several times. I just think they're so well put together. He's so good at editing. I don't know. The off the table video was awful. Did your day job involve video editing or production because your quality is insane? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But no, I've never had a job to do with video editing ever. Every job I've ever had is always like sales, basically. buy my merch, brand new on the website. Buy tights, buy clothing. Yeah, my sales. Yeah, I don't sell stuff as much anymore. But anyway, there's merch for sale. No, I've never. Video editing is something I did in high school in like 2008. 2008. But that was like very basic movie maker. I think we used or iMovie or whatever. So I just kind of picked this up and I watch like Peter McKinnon a lot of those channels where I just learn. I'll be like, hey, how do I, like if you notice in the top fives, I've got the graphics that come in and they like kind of ramp down and then they like ramp off. And if you stop them, they look like I don't know. That took me like, honestly, the way that the numbers come in and the species come in and they go off the screen, that took me 3 hours to figure out how to do. 3 hours for numbers to come in and go away. So anyway, thank you very much. I put a lot of time and effort into it. It's very nice for you to say. Yeah, YouTube does love go herping. I so badly would love to be at that level. Also, I would love to be making enough money where I could drive a Tesla, because Teslas are freaking sweet, and my car is falling apart. So, my car, anyway. Would you ever consider getting a monitor or Tagoo? Yes, I want a black and white Tagoo very badly, and also Accu monitors. I thought you mentioned quarantining before on his channel. Go herping. I thought he mentioned quarantining before on his channel. Maybe. If you hit 10 million, get a Gary on. Yeah, for sure. I didn't realize this, but there's a guy who lived in Welland, which is like a couple towns over. If you're from this area, you know how gross Welland is. But he had like a zoo there, and when he died in 2011, but he had gharials. He had very rare species, and they all went to like zoos in Texas, and actually Kent Kennan, he did a video where I think it was in Texas, but anyway, the gharials that were there were from Welland, which is like 20 minutes from here. Yeah, he quarantined all his animals. Yeah, but he opens. I don't understand how it works. He does the unboxings in the room with the rest of his animals. So what if one of those animals had mites? Like, you're not supposed to do that. I don't know. Do you like? Yeah, John Mulaney's awesome. I think and just like the cadence and the way he speaks, he's wholesome. I like John Mulaney. He's awesome. And he was fantastic in Crashing too. Crashing's a wicked show. I wish they made a third season. I love that show. But yeah, John Mulaney's awesome. False gharials are cool. Yeah, everyone loves John Mulaney. Who doesn't? I really want to get a Tagoo, but I live in Florida. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. What sub count would you do YouTube full time if you don't already? I would probably need like. It depends like how the money rolls in. Probably like a quarter million, something like that. 200,000 subs. We'll see how it goes. Like I really do think that I could hit 100,000 subs by the end of next year. My goal is before I turn 30 to hit 100,000, and at that time we'll see, because like the ad revenue isn't enough. So Patreon has to be there. Affiliate links have to be there. Sponsorships, if anyone wants to sponsor me, like I'm open to sponsorship deals. So thanks for saying bless you out loud. That's awesome, Jersey Herper. Yeah, so I don't know. I would love to do this full time for real. Like at the end of the day, if I could do just this and comedy full time, I didn't have to do anything else. I didn't have to manage properties or do account management or anything else. That would be awesome eventually. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm in no rush. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to do this full time eventually. That'd be awesome. But the sub count would have to be like 250,000 or more, I think, just judging by what I see, but like what people make. So yeah. Yeah, care videos do get views, but some of them do. Like I did a Blue Tongue Skink one, and it's like way down there. My Leopard Gecko one is gonna hit 100,000 next week. 100,000 views. It'll be the first one ever. Yeah, here's the other thing too. If you guys want to support and you can't be Patreon, do Patreon, buy merch, whatever, that's cool. Share a video on Reddit. Go on Reddit and share one of my videos. That would mean the world to me. That is how Snake Discovery blew up. That's how Clint's Reptiles blew up. So that would actually be, like, in the grand scheme of things, to share one of my videos on Reddit or on Facebook or on Instagram and just get it trending, that would mean the world to me, because it costs you nothing. It costs you 10 seconds of your time. And that could literally blow up this channel to the point where I can make 3 videos a week for you. I can do better quality. I can hire someone to do camera. I can hire a video editor. So to do that, that would be like the biggest investment ever. Yeah. That'd be fantastic. If you could, please do share my video, any of these videos on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Reddit especially. I would really appreciate that. That'd honestly mean the world to me. Which do you prefer, YouTubing or breeding an income source? Deeper than just the income, if you don't mind. I enjoy video editing and making videos. I enjoy filmmaking. I enjoy breeding too. But there's less involved. Breeding, you're playing with the lives of animals, right? Animals can die because you breed. Obviously, animals live and get bored, as Ricky from Trailer Park Boys would say. But making videos, it costs me my time. No animals ever died from me editing a video. So probably video editing and YouTubing. Quora. Yeah, whatever it is, whatever platform. Yeah, make an account on Reddit and share it. That'd be awesome. Discord, I'm on a lot of reptile servers. Yeah, share it on Discord. Whatever you're on, if you could, and I don't mean to like beg you, like, oh please share. But honestly, if you want to share my videos, I'd really appreciate it. That'd be a really big help to me. Yeah, I'd love to see if that works, because I've seen one person on Reddit in October shared one of my videos, but no one else has ever shared anything on Reddit of mine, so that'd be cool. Yeah. Lacrosse, get your back in the president. Lacrosse seems like a cool sport. Amino acid. Okay, what the? And I'm back. What's up, Furry Amino? Sorry for Rocco. I definitely enjoy your videos. Will happily. Okay, thank you very much, Aiden. I really appreciate that. Aiden, you're the one who made the art for the shirt, right? Yeah. Man, honestly, like, and I got another design too that I'm gonna release next week. I just have to design most of it myself. So anyway, I bought this shirt design from someone, and it turns out that I have to re-edit it because it doesn't look good on shirts. So anyway, next week there'll be another merch drop. But for now, my favorite design is already out. What was it you were trying to? Man, what is your opinion on Brian Barchuk? Brian Barchuk inspired me to get back into reptiles when I kind of lost like my flame for reptiles. And so the inspiration is there. I think the care of the animals can be better. I think he's improving, and I think to crucify a man and not let him redeem himself is not right. To take away, yeah, I think that he's doing much better now, and I think that I'm much more happy now with the way he takes care of animals than he did 5 years ago. So that's my opinion. He's not great. He's not perfect. None of us are. But to write somebody off because of something they've done when they are constantly trying to make efforts to be better is ridiculous. And yeah, I don't like this cancel culture. Let's not cancel Brian Barchuk. Unless he starts selling snakes with like ailments or something. But he's not doing that, so he's good. Yeah. There's a lot of hate online. Yeah, tell me about it. Have you seen his enclosures? It's so bad. What are you talking about? His enclosures at the zoo are awesome. Most of them. Like the boa enclosure that he had, like, man, most of those enclosures are what we can only do in our dreams. But yeah, some of the old enclosures, like putting retics that are 20 feet long in a 8x4, yeah, that's not cool. And yeah, the mouth rod and the fact that he replaced his Burmese python and didn't tell anybody about it. Yeah, there's a lot of things about Brian that is not good. But at the end of the day, he's trying. Yeah, Sunshine died twice. I know. That's the thing. Have you seen Predator's BP's videos? I have not. I don't really watch a ton of YouTube videos, to be honest. Like, I watch some, but man, this YouTube thing takes so much time to create videos. So I do that mostly. Yeah. And crying on camera was kind of lame also, because his snake died. I can't believe there are people hate on Brian. I get why people hate on Brian. I get it. I understand. I just am not one of those people. Next Netflix special Reptarium King. There might be something happening with a Tiger King spinoff. We'll see. Stay tuned for that. I like Brian. He never done anything. Okay. Brian King. Brian King. That's funny. Would you love to see your debate some more vocal detractors from the hobby. Like who? Tiger King is a wild man. Tiger King is a wild man. So I was on. I wasn't gonna watch it, and then Dakota said I had to watch it, and then I was on Reptile Gumbo podcast, and they were talking about it, and then as soon as they started talking about how the most sane guy in the show is a drug kingpin, who was talking about how he did cut people's necks with circular saws, I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'm watching this for sure. If I make a cool shirt design, would you use it, even if it's for free, as long as it's worth it? If it is a good design, yes, for sure, and I will pay you for it. I'm not going to use it for free. But yeah, if you want to submit a shirt design, that's how Aiden got her their shirt design on the merch, because they just sent me the design. I liked it. I said, can you tweak it this way? She sent me a bill. That's it. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So I've never seen you, so if I'm saying he, she, I don't know. I'm not trying to be a dick. I have not seen your face, and Aiden could be a boy's name or a girl's name. So anyway, sorry. But yeah, if you want to submit shirt designs or any art or whatever, if you want to submit something that I could print and put on my wall, just go to wickenswickedreptiles.com, and there's a contact form there, and you can submit pictures, links, whatever. So yeah. You can submit wickenswickedreptiles.com contact section, or just wickenswickedreptiles@gmail.com is the email address if you just want to cut out the middleman. Yes, I have had leopard gecko poop on me before. During a video, I didn't even notice until I took the leopard gecko off my shoulder and there's poop on my hand. How do we submit? Oh, I already answered that. But isn't he better? I use they. It isn't easy. Yeah, they. Well, whatever. I don't want to misgender anybody. I'm not. The way I see that, and I'm not going to get into that, but just like, my best friend's name is Richard, right? I call him Rick because he wants to be called Rick. And it doesn't hurt me to do so. So whatever you want to be called, just call people what they want to be called. It doesn't hurt you. Good Lord. P.O. Box or something for fan mail. Okay, so I want to set up a P.O. Box. They're expensive. Man, it's like $35 a month to set up a P.O. Box here. But I'm going to do it because, I don't know, I'll be at 20,000 subs soon. So, yeah, I think that I will set up a P.O. Box once all this stuff is done and I can go to a P.O. Box. Snake Discovery has those cute shirts that snakes are desserts, like an ice cream cone. Yeah, Snake Discovery has really good merch. I like their merch. They're really good. Has anyone thought, I wish everyone thought like you? No crayons. Do it at 50K. Man, so my goal for the end of the year is 50,000. I want to hit 50,000 subs by the end of the year, and I'm on pace to do it right before Christmas, but I really want to hit 50,000 subs by the end of the year. That's my goal. We'll see. And it is, I do got blue eyes. My milk snake brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah, that's funny. Not original, but funny, and I like that shirt. Man, so I want to buy a bunch of merch, like Professor Herp, I bought one of his shirts, it's on the way. DBCB, I want to buy one of his shirts. Like, there's a bunch of merch, but the thing is, like, in Canada, our dollar is so weak right now. If you see, like, for you, I think my shirts are like $21 or $24 or something like that. For me to buy one of my own shirts, it's like $40 because it's Canadian. Man, messy hair girl knows. You're Canadian. Man, and yeah, I think you actually bought something, didn't you? So, yeah, it's expensive. Man, it's tough. It's rough being Canadian. Once we get below 60 people watching, then we'll wrap this up. We're almost at an hour and a half anyway, and I gotta blow my nose one more time. Yeah, you bought a hoodie. Thank you very much, by the way. I appreciate that. Anyone who's a patron, anyone who bought merch, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. 61. Oh, we might be wrapping this up. Let me just tugboat. Why are my feet so muddy? All right. Toot. Next paycheck. Hey, man, I appreciate that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Canadian dollar does need help. But in 2009, I remember I went over the border on Black Friday because our dollar was stronger. I also remember waiting at the border for 3 hours to get back over on Black Friday, but whatever. Has Irwin lived up to the expectations? Yes. I love Irwin. There's not one bad thing I can say. Yeah. Yeah, South Africa, yeah, you guys probably, what do you guys use, rupees? I saw how it was, you don't love us that don't pay. I see how it is, you don't love us that don't pay. Hey, man, I do love you if you share my stuff on Reddit. Yeah, that's the thing, too, is like someone said on one of these posts that it rubbed them the wrong way that I'm promoting Patreon. Hey, look, at the end of the day, it costs me like I put as much time into making YouTube videos as you do into work, like your day job. So for me to promote Patreon, like, hey, like I'm just trying to make a living, man. Sorry, I'm not trying to offend anybody. If you can't do it, it is what it is. I love all the viewers. You guys are all awesome. At the end of the day, if like there's 62 people watching me on minute 87 or 86 or however long I've been doing this, talking like a moron in my basement. Like, this is awesome. I don't care if you don't pay. It is what it is. You guys are all awesome. Rands, that's what it is. It's Rands. I've got a buddy from South Africa. He moved here. I guess it's pretty rough. Would you ever get a tree snake? Not really interesting. Not really interesting. What is the contest in the thumbnail talking about? Okay, so put a name in the description below, or sorry, in the comments below, not on the live chat, but in the comments below, your name for the spotted pythons. And so I'm going to pick my 5 favorite names, or 4, or however many I can put in a poll, and I'm going to put those in a poll, and then they're going to be voted on. And then whoever wins that poll, whoever submitted the name that wins the poll, I will send you a shirt. That is the contest. Diglett is the cutest name. Michelle named Diglett, actually. As soon as the borders open, I'm getting some Fruit Loops Pop-Tart. Do we not have Fruit Loops in Canada anymore? Oh, that's brutal. Oh, comments are disabled until the stream is done? I didn't know that. So anyway, after the stream is done, go down there. Oh, it's just the turtle. The turtle digs. I don't know what this motion is, but... All right. Anything else? I think we're going to wrap it up at 90 minutes. Is there anything else you guys would like to ask, talk about? Not eating a pickle. We are for Fruit Loops here in Markham. Oh, you're in Markham? That's cool. It's like an hour and a half from here. As a person with perfect grammar, I'm missing the purple... Man, I can't read out loud. The turtle digs. Fruit Loops become disgusting. I don't know what's going on here. Oops. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Luke's Reptiles. Oh, the babies. Okay. I'm going to show you a spotted python. Here, one sec. So Canada has 4 time zones, but here it's 8:30. Here, I'm going to get a spotted python. Where's the spotted python? Oh, there he is. It's a spotted python. So anyway, this is the contest. Hey, thanks for the donation. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Anyway, this is the python that I want to name. So when the stream is done in like 3 minutes, just put it in the comment section below, the name that you want to name this spotted python. Yeah, and whoever wins. Okay, that's it. I think we're going to finish the stream now. So, black noodles with brown fags. I don't know what that means. Oh, Lord, they coming. Do you ever visit the States? Would you love to have you in Tennessee? Yeah, I do. I do go to the States quite often. Well, not quite often now, but I have gone to the States. Like, I live 20 minutes from the border, so I go to the States semi-frequently. But I'd love to go to more states, for sure. I think that, and I want to go to Tinley next year. There might be something in the works to make that happen. I've already decided any money that I make from Patreon I'm going to use for a Tinley trip. But also remember, like, the dollar is really weak, so it's really tough to get down to the States right now. Lady Macbeth is a good one. Frequently respond. I don't know what that means. And then all of a sudden my nose is no longer clogged now that I got up, so wash these hands. All right, guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate you being on board for the stream. Next week we're going to do another stream on Friday, and we're going to pick a charity as well. And then the Friday after that is my birthday, May 15th. Please come to that one. That'd be awesome. I can't go anywhere. I can't go, do comedy. I can't go out drinking with my boys, nothing. So anyway, I'll see you guys next Friday.